Holy smokes.
Good morning and welcome
There
back
he
to the
is.
Over and Out show. I'm host A. Dill
I'm
takes.
host B.
All right.
We'll see you tomorrow.
What's happening, dude? How's you?
When I just said I'll see you tomorrow, I did. See you, pal.
Hey, pal. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Badly designed cup, by the way, I'm using today. If you're out
Badly
there and you're
designed what?
designing cups, think about your audience because, I mean, I don't know. I more people are right-handed than left-handed. Yeah or no?
I would say that's a fair assumption.
Yeah. So I'm holding my cup, and it's on the bit on the. If I was left-handed, great, you could see the cup. It would look good. But because I'm right-handed, you can't see it because the logo's on one side. Just little inside tip there. Some user feedback.
Logo
cup designers.
all sides. You know what you should do? Is you should start designing your own cups and then make a YouTube video on how to design your cups.
Design the cups or just the graphics on the cups? Look at the
Oh,
thing on
either
this
or.
hat.
I'm sure, you'd be really good at it.
Well, I'm a designer, so the assumption is I should be able to do that.
Well,
Maybe
yeah,
not-
but have
maybe
you
not
done
the
cup
physical-
design
maybe not
before?
the physical cuppage. Oh,
Have you done? Have you done cup design before? Though?
yeah, I've cupped a few things in my life. Jesus, where's that gone? Who knows? Anyway, today is Monday, Tuesday for you. Why did we not just ignore that whole day thing? Because it gets really confusing.
We could ignore it and just carry on and say, "Hey guys, it's Monday, Tuesday." What? Oh no, actually no, we can't ignore it at
No,
all.
we can't. It's Monday for us. It's Tuesday for you. I just went out in the one wheel for a bit
I know.
to take some photos.
Of course you did. Essential.
Well,
I'm not going to stop winding up by that.
Well,
I go
here's
out.
the thing.
Go out
okay?
on it.
Here's the thing.
You know.
Needed to get bread,
What is the thing?
right?
So I got bread this morning as well.
Pamela said, "Can you
Wow,
go
we're
get a
like
couple of
twins.
things, bread, milk, a couple of the small essential things, just to get us through the week?" And I went, "Yeah, cool." So I thought, well, if that's not an excuse to go out on the one wheel for a bit, what is? So there's a field around the corner from our house. It's a
Do you have
rapeseed
to pick your own
field.
bread?
No, it's rapeseed, where they get rapeseed oil and vegetable oil and stuff from.
Yes, I know what it is.
You ever seen the fields?
Yeah, I have. When I was at school, there used to be a whole load of rape fields behind.
No.
That's rapeseed fields
Rapeseed.
behind.
That's a different thing. What you're talking about?
Yeah, and we used to go and smoke weed in them.
Wow.
There you
So,
go.
okay, not what I was expecting, but I didn't go to.
I like to surprise you these days.
I just went there just to see the
Pick
field,
bread.
to see the field, and fly a drone, basically.
Oh, you were taking a photo. Are you doing a job for Apple or Windows, where you take their new photo?
Yeah, taking
for
a new
new,
desktop
iOS?
photos for Linux, for the new Linux system coming out, Linux 2. But a couple of things worked out. What's wrong with the drone? So anyone
User
out
error.
there, yeah, well, kind of. Anybody out there who's using a Mavic Mini and they're having a problem where the bottom of the screen, right? I'll just show it, right, for those folks.
Yeah,
because
go on.
I asked a couple of guys who I would consider experts in drones.
Didn't ask me.
I know, I didn't ask you, actually.
Well, I
Well,
don't know. It's fair play.
I asked
fair
Sourcecape
play.
and Dan, and they were both
Dan?
helpful and not.
Oh,
you
Sourcecape,
can't see the
I
screen.
accept.
Damn screenshot. So there's a shot. Okay. Anyway, on my screen, down the bottom, it's very faint. You can't see it right now. But right there, there's this little red phone signal, right? Little link black, and it says check GPS on mobile device or compass calibration. And I was like, for the love of God. Tried a bunch of different stuff, read a bunch. I couldn't find an answer. And then I just happened to go, you know what, I'll just check randomly here. Go into my location services. No, I tried to calibrate the compass, made no difference. The compass on my phone. Went in to calibrate, it didn't calibrate anything, just went into my GPS settings on my phone because I used common sense and I read it and I was like, read this like an idiot. Go to your GPS settings. So I went to GPS settings. It turns out I have upgraded my phone, as you all know, to the iPhone 11 Pro Max. When I did that, some of the, and then I updated the software, the DJI software, it switched off use location all the time. So it basically said never.
Yeah.
So it was very simple fix.
Oh, that'll be why.
I just went to my location thing, switched it on, and Bob's your uncle drone was flying. Stuck the drone into sport mode, shit the bed.
Yeah, it's
Holy
pretty powerful,
shit.
isn't it?
I've been flying in cine mode for ages, which is like just drifting everywhere. And then I was like, what will this do in sport mode? And then I was like, oh my god, this could end up in the sea.
Yeah, the thing about sport mode though is that it's when you're actually trying to film something, unless you're like literally just going, how fast can I just have this hair along? If you're actually trying to shoot anything, you're all over the place because it's so hard to control, and because it's not like one of those
FPVs.
The FPV drones, which look really cool when you spin them around. Like a normal drone doesn't do that, so you just end up going
it just jitters its way.
It just jerks everywhere. It's like, you know, when you get that really nice shot, you go like that, and then you go, oh, it's so good, and then your fingers cramp up, and you go, and you're like, oh, great.
I could see the need to do the old nipple tweaking technique on the drone.
Yeah, totally.
Because I was just like you would an RC car, and then I've been trying to do that, but I never understood it like in cine mode because it's so slow. But I get it in sport. But I could see how if you were following like a cyclist down a hill, and you just wanted one steady shot that just went in a straight line, sport mode would be. Because I was like, God, this drone doesn't go that quick. And then I went on sport mode and thought, wow.
Does it have tripod mode on yours?
No.
Because there's three modes that I have.
Sport and position mode.
If you have it in position, there's a you go into the menu where you can have like point of interest and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. In my one, actually no,
you can track. Is this the tracking thing?
Yeah, the tracking thing. It might be on yours because there's a tripod mode, which is kind of cool because that goes super slow. But when you're trying to like track someone like go through a forest or like where there's like you haven't got much space at all, it's actually really handy to do stuff. And you can do those nice crane shots and everything, but you have so much more control over what you're doing because it will not let you go fast. So if you're pushing the button all the way forward or joystick all the way forward, it's still going. It's very. I don't have it on all the time because otherwise you'll get really impatient. Yeah, I know you will. Oh yeah. But for certain shots, you're like, oh, this makes so much sense. It's so good. Like I use it when I'm going through. Like I do shots through warehouses where like you literally have about half a foot either side, and you're like, I don't want to crash into anything.
Okay,
and you have to do it without GPS on because in a warehouse there's so much going on and there's wind and it's a nightmare.
Right, that makes sense because Dave told me it I was flying it in the office and he was like, "No, stick it on the position mode so that you know." And that all makes sense. Yeah. Now that makes sense.
Do tripod mode in the office, 100%. Yeah, or in the garage
because it was that'll explain.
Or in the kitchen,
or in the garden potentially.
If you're flying...
I also ordered new rotors for it. New rotors came today because. I broke a rotor the other day when I crashed it into my own fence.
Have they got the because the Mavic 2 comes with they're quieter propellers. Does yours have quiet propellers?
Apparently, they're quiet. It did say in the description.
Quieter.
And then so anyway, it was good fun. It was good because
I just thought of something.
Did you?
You know you've got all those bees shitting on you in your garden.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you should just, get them to say hello to Mr. Drone.
Just fly the drone into their tree.
Mm.
Well, actually, the other day when it was in the garden, they did to piss off while the drone was there.
Yeah. Well, they don't like that because when I was flying it in the States once, my friend James, we were doing this shot up in the hills somewhere, and all these big ass bees started to take a like to it, got a bit close, realised it wasn't what they thought it was, and then all of them came along. Oh my god, I've never. It was so depressing having to wipe bee body.
Oh, did they literally just fly into it and die?
Yeah, they went nuts for it, and so I was like, because I thought I was a couple. I was like, okay, I feel bad because I don't like killing stuff, but then all of them came along, and I was like, I have to bring it down. And as I'm trying to bring it down, they're chasing it, and you can just say, phew, 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 phew. It's just wings and, Jesus. And I get it down, and it's just covered in, like, covered in, like, black and yellow fluff and wings. Everywhere. Yeah. Jeez, yeah. That was a sad day.
Well, could have been worse. Could have been pigeons.
I've had seagulls give me shit before.
Dave and I,
they're bastards.
Dave and I were trying to film like a job on the coast one day around these like rocks, and there was so many gulls like attacking his drone, And he was like, no, bringing it in, because they were just like dive bombing it. I was like, this is amazing. Keep it up there, David. And he's like, God, bringing it in. I was like, I want to see a bird hit a drone. Do it. You've got insurance. I'll film it. It'll be great. And he was like, no.
Yeah.
No. So.
Talking of seagulls, do you want to tell that story about when we were doing that job?
Oh my
and you were
God.
eating your
Funny,
burger.
I was thinking about that yesterday. I told my dad this, and he was like, I never heard this story before. So Ryan and I were doing this job. Do we say where it was?
Well, it was the job we were doing yesterday. I don't know. It doesn't. Yeah, we can say. There's nothing.
Doesn't really matter. We were.
It doesn't really matter.
We were filming for Butlins, which is like a family.
It's a holiday
resort in England, right? But they do these like adult only weekends, and where obviously adults go to it, and everyone just gets lit and parties. It's pretty insane.
Good for stag do's, hen do's,
that kind of stuff.
20th, and that kind of thing.
So we were there filming a load of stuff over like 4 or 5 days, and then we had these like lulls in the middle of the day where like we didn't need to be filming stuff. We would go and get our food. So I was like, we were out on the coast. We were in a place called Minehead, and I said to Ryan, we're out there. There's a Cornish pasty shop inside Butlins, and I was like, dude, I would love a pasty right now. Can we just get a Cornish pasty, because they're hard to come by in Ireland, like Cornish pasties.
Yeah.
So he was like, all right, fine. So Ryan got like a 6-foot like sausage roll, all right, the longest sausage roll I've ever seen, and I got a Cornish pasty. And then we went walking out, and there was this long pathway. It was pretty long, wasn't it? Like from the main event and the food, but back to where our cabin kind of thing was at the other end of this place.
Yeah, at least 25 meters, maybe 50.
Longer
maybe
than that.
100. Who knows?
Longer than that. It was a good 5-minute walk.
It's
so there we are. There's the two of us, right? Tubby Custard and the Street Rat, both with their pasties in hand.
Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah, just walking down there as if butter wouldn't melt. And Dan are down there, no problems on earth. And then I'm chatting away to Ryan. I've got my pasty in my left hand. And then Ryan's on my right. And then out of nowhere, I just hear this. And then I look to my right. And as I look over my shoulder, there is possibly, I thought it was a pterodactyl. It was the largest gull that has ever existed on planet Earth. And it just...
Pterodactyl.
Yeah, pterodactyl. And it just dive bombed between the two of us.
Jesus.
Hit us both in the head with its wings, through our shoulders, grabbed my pasty out of my hand, and then I didn't let go. It was like this, and then it was flying about in front of me, and I'm holding the fucking pasty, and it threw the thing, and then the gull and the pasty flipped across the ground and rolled along the ground. Ryan was like, what's going on? And then I like ran over, looked at the seagull, it just sat looking at me, I go, oh, what? And I was like, and then it looked at me, and I picked up my pasty, and it just walked around in a circle.
Yeah.
Looking at me.
Got its knuckle dusters on, going, come on, mate.
Come on.
I'll have ya.
Yeah. All that pasty. And I was like, fucking hell, Jesus. And then I was like, Mr. Hardman, who wrestled a giant bird out of the sky, but then was like, in this mode, we're like, this bird's not backing down. And we were looking at it, and then two of us like, what do we do? And we just were like, at it. And then it just like jumped back and flew off, but it looked at us as it flew away like, I'm coming back for you.
It was going to give us a go.
I'm coming back for you.
Yeah.
And
it was ready to fight.
When we regrouped mentally, right, and looked around, there was just these people laughing at us. Going, that was close, wasn't it? And I was like, fuck. And then some guys like, did you keep your pie? I was like, yes, actually. Thank God for that.
But when you picked up the pie, you look, because it comes in all that paper stuff. It had like bite marks in it.
Yeah.
From the beak.
Yeah.
That thing was huge though.
Yeah.
Like when you get a bird or a pigeon go past you and you just get that whoosh across your head. This was like it thudded the back of your head.
Yeah.
It was literally.
It was
pretty scary.
if you're in a club, right, and then you're just there with your mates, doing nothing in a club or a bar. And then a fight breaks out somewhere. Yeah, a fight breaks out somewhere over a Cornish pasty. No, a fight breaks out in the club somewhere. And then a bouncer, you don't even know what's happened. Before you know it, a bouncer has just put his hands through the two of you and shoved you and your mate aside to get through the crowd. You know that feeling? And you just get shoved back. That was Ryan and I, but with a gull, not a massive bouncer. Goodness me, I'd never shat myself so much. I came out of nowhere. And the thing was, as we were saying, like, that was a huge place. And then you must have been flying around, looking around, just going, oh.
They know what they're looking for.
Yeah.
They know what they're looking for.
Go.
I know. But the thing was, Dylan hadn't even had his pie package open.
Yeah.
That's a phrase. That's a phrase I just said. And they know what it looks like.
Yeah.
Like, they can't even see it, but they know that that's the packaging it comes in.
Yeah.
Which is
So
just
it wasn't
nuts.
like a smell or anything, or I'd even eaten it. I was carrying it in my hand, wrapped inside the pie paper, inside the pie bag. And it was in the little tinfoil tray and shit. And they were just like, I'll have you.
Yeah.
I will absolutely have you. Oh, my goodness me.
Look at... Yeah.
It was something else. Never experienced anything like it. I just thought, like, you know, social distance. All right? Seagull, back off, you little shit. So pie was good once we cut the beak marks out of it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, do they have rabies?
Yeah, is it bird flu or...
Yeah,
chop,
it's like
chop,
just
chop.
as well you cut that out because you could have been the one starting coronavirus.
True, actually.
You know?
True.
So there you go.
It was definitely interesting. Definitely interesting.
Yeah.
It was an interesting weekend, to be brutally honest, all in all. But that was...
Yeah, there were things I can't unsee from that weekend.
Yeah. Or even
Serious.
talk about legally.
Or even to talk about legally and see. So you're just going to have to use your imagination with that because
Now,
pretty nasty.
Slightly different note, a bit more technical. I don't want to get too technical on this because, you know,
I know.
tech
We
and
don't want to
stuff
alienate people.
Also, boring. Tech's boring. However, while I was out today on my one wheel filming the rapeseed oil, right, I thought I'll film a video for the YouTube channel. Right, if you don't subscribe to my YouTube, go to my YouTube channel, Dillon Osborne, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. I'll put a link below. All right? All right?
Oh my god, that's just like okay. I'll let you have that. Fair enough. It's a good channel.
It's a good plug. Anyway, weekly videos, great content, really engaging, really fun, light-hearted stuff. You might like it. Share it with your friends.
Yeah.
So I
Endorsed by the BBC.
Yeah, I thought I'll film a little video for the YouTube channel, and I thought what I want to make. And the reason being was I looked at the weather for the rest of the week for the northern of Ireland. And it is absolute dog eggs, yeah. Full dog eggs.
It's going to be raining dog eggs.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Just tears.
Yeah,
so,
raining
God's
dog
tears
egg
for the next week. And I thought, wow, this is the last day of sun. So let's go check out those fields. Let's take this one wheel for a blast without the fender on it. While we can.
Ooh, cheeky.
Dude, fenderless for the last week, bro. Bare feet. Fenderless riding the other day. Oh, my toes have never been so nervous.
You're buffering your toenails there, aren't you?
It's such a nice feeling. Riding the one wheel barefoot is like if you've ever surfed barefoot. If you surf in booties,
surf with boots on.
Yeah, but see,
like
surfing
with big
barefoot,
steel toe caps.
Surfing barefoot is just something else. There's something about it, like a connection.
I've
with
never
the board.
not surfed barefoot.
You've never not. Hold on, you've never not. So you've only ever surfed barefoot.
Yeah, that's a better way of saying it.
Yeah, but when you surf it, like I haven't now. I'm not saying I surf a lot at the minute, but over the years I've surfed a lot, and I used to surf in like snow, in like height of winter and stuff. And you'd have been out in full winter, like everything.
No, I wouldn't have been out anywhere. I would have been sitting on the side.
So you'd have gone through like
chocolate,
most of the year you would surf in booties, and then you get to this little like window of opportunity, and it's normally like August, September, July, not even July, August, September, October, those months when the water's a bit warmer, and then you're just feet out, toes in the wax. Delightful. Riding the one wheel barefoot, very similar feeling without the toes in the wax. Anyway, went out today and thought film a video for the YouTube. Took the A63 with me. A6300. MK 400 mic on top. Gorilla Pod.
Ka-ching.
Gorilla Pod.
Oh, ka-ching.
Possibly one of the most annoying things that's ever existed. All right? I've never had a piece of kit that is so useful yet so bad at its job as a Gorilla Pod. And the new one, I got the pro video one. Thought,
you got the metal-y one?
I'll get the Metal Pro one with the new adapter.
Yeah, I got that one. Yeah.
And it's the new clip is even more shit than the last clip. It just
unscrews. Do you ever find with the legs on that?
It unscrews continually.
Does it? Oh, I've not noticed that.
Oh, all the time.
Have you noticed? It's the legs for me. It's like, in theory, it's like, oh, you can wrap this around anything. You can put it in any position. It's like, yeah, but when you just want to put it in position, it's like, trying to do every little nodule. Yeah. And it's just,
For the record, if people don't know what we're talking about, that's the legs he's talking about there. Yeah. Right? But it's that little nubular at the top, this thing. this little dial.
Yeah, that's a tech term.
the GorillaPod's Nebula. I mean, I get it, but do you know what? I'm not happy with. I'm still not happy with how cameras connect to tripods. I feel like someone out there should have made a shit hot magnet. Why are we still clipping plates onto tripods? There should just be magnet, bang, on.
Yeah.
Stays on. If I shake it, pulls off, or even a disengage magnet button or something, because these are just anyway. I'm not on here to rag off the Joby GorillaPod. It's very useful, very useful. I don't have the issue you have with the legs. I think they're all right. They wrap around tons of stuff. I just find I'm always tightening the plate on it, but not the point. The point was GorillaPod, camera, mic, vlogging, ND filter. There I was on a one wheel like a bell end. Mm-hmm. And what was I doing the whole time?
You were telling people exactly what you were doing.
No, worse.
Faffing.
Just faffing with the camera.
Okay.
Oh, it's got dark. Adjust the ND. Flip the camera around. Oh, because I haven't got a flip up screen. Oh, adjust that. Tweak that. Oh, now it's got windy. What's the wind noise like on the mic? Oh, tweak this. Oh, adjust the angle of the. And then I thought, you know what?
I just used my phone.
So I took the iPhone out, popped it on wide, cupped that bitch around the back there by the mic, and then just filmed some stuff. And I just thought, you know what? Like, that angle on the iPhone with that wide lens and the main microphone, as long as you use the main camera, why do we need to use camera gear? Like, for that. I just mean for vlogging. I just mean like for doing a vlog. I was like, because I thought, oh, do you know what? I filmed some of it, and then I filmed the bits on the phone, and then I watched it back, and I'm like, I'm cruising pretty quick. I'm doing about 20 kilometers an hour on the one wheel. It's windy. It's really sunny. And guess the iPhone is doing everything that whole camera rig was doing. The audio's great. It's whatever it's doing with its own ND filter in there is perfect. Everything I was trying to create on the ND filter on the camera, the iPhone was doing. And I was just like, wow, is there any point in vlogging on a camera?
I think it's... I'm a big advocate of what you're talking about, because one of the things that holds me back in terms of creating content for yourself of yourself is the faff of having all the camera gear. Which is why I know you don't like GoPro, but I'm a huge GoPro fan. But the lack of good audio in it drives me up the wall. Because it's like, can you just release a GoPro that doesn't go in the water and just has an amazing microphone? Because if they did that, I would be like a pig in shit. Because it's like, you can throw that thing around. Okay, it's water resistant, but it's not like you can't go swimming with it kind of thing. Like the iPhone, in fact.
Well, I've swam with my iPhone. I've surfed with it. I've taken it in the sea.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, why can't GoPro put the microphone that Apple have on the GoPro?
Well,
you know?
The problem with the iPhone is once you get it wet, the mic is a bit shit for about an hour and it doesn't charge. But after that, it's fine again.
That's not always true. Like, because mine worked okay. I know that when we did that, when we were in Spain. But, like, in general, though, it's fine. You know, because generally, you don't go swimming a lot. You know? No. But the thing is, so let's assume you don't put your iPhone anywhere near water. The microphone is amazing. GoPro, on the other hand, don't put it anywhere near water. Microphone is so shit. It's so, like, you can't rely on it in any shape or form. Sometimes you use it and go... I get convinced. I'm like, I use it sometimes and go, oh, wow, actually the audio on it's really good. I go out the next day thinking, whoa, this is it. I finally broken the seal. It's amazing. And then you come back and go, oh, I can't hear any of that. What changed? Nothing changed. Everything changed. That's it. Get in the sea. I just throw it away. And then I go back to using my phone or just cry.
And even if you do jump in the sea with a GoPro, you see the GoPro ad and there's like a dude jumps past 12 girls in bikinis, lands in tranquil blue water and sees a tropical fish swim past, and then you go, I'm gonna do that, and you jump past a cow into some murky seawater and see murk and come back up, and then the lens just got water on it and all the audio's cut out, and you go, what did I just buy?
I'll be honest, even when I was in the Maldives, I would jump into the sea. It would still be a bit murky because it was that kind of time of year. It's like relative to England, not as murky.
Full murk.
But yeah, but and there were never any fish around. And then the one time there were like 4 sharks, and I was like, well, I am not going anywhere near that. Yeah, hell no. Like, even though these sharks apparently
and that right
not
there
interested
is why
in
you're
humans.
not a GoPro ambassador, guys. I'm not gonna film the sharks because it's just. Tell me when Dory's back out, and I'll go and film a few of those.
Hey, do you see the size of these things?
No.
I took a photo of one with with the drone. Looked amazing. I'm happy to film sharks with the drone.
You took a photo of a shark with a drone. What was this? A flying shark or an underwater drone?
No, it's like. No, I was flying over the island, and then you got quite close, and you can see these schools of sharks swimming along because the water's only like about 2 feet deep.
School of sharks. Deep.
Is it a school?
Squad of sharks?
I found out yesterday, last night, it's a dazzle of zebras.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense. If they run past you, it's like... because the...
Ooh, dazzle.
Yeah. Is it not just because of the stripes? Doing that thing?
Maybe. I don't know.
Dazzle your eyes? Anyway. Yeah, I know. You're right, though, like with the whole GoPro audio thing. It makes no sense. I haven't known. I was just blown away. I'm going to look at it on the computer and see what it's like, the footage in comparison. But...
to be fair, people are only going to watch it on their iPhone vertically anyway, in the sun.
Yeah. I just thought, like, for most vlogging things, I just mean like when you're out and about. It's like that for me. I watched that footage back on my phone, and I was just like, well, from now on, if I'm out and about, I'm not going to bother with the camera.
Just do it.
I mean, I'll bring the camera with me for that, for sexy B-roll, or if you're going on it, if I want to film other people. But as far as it goes to me talking to camera while walking, riding, moving, running, any of that stuff, just do it on the phone because the freaking phone's incredible.
It's just easier.
Yeah.
No, because all the cameras, like proper like DSLR or whatever camera you think, I love using it when I'm shooting other things, i.e. not me.
Yeah.
The moment you have to turn it on yourself, and then you have to get the white balance, and then you're worried if it's in focus, even if you've got the auto. It's just like there's all these things that add to the anxiety of just having to shoot stuff of yourself anyway.
Yeah.
And it's just not worth it. Whereas, like, if you get your phone out, you flip it round and go, put it on the wide, especially if you're on iPhone 11, so the chances of you being out of focus, not in shot, or not audible are like
high
with 0. Like,
oh yeah. Yeah,
right.
no, they're like other way around.
Other way around. It's like, it's not gonna. You're gonna be in shot. You're gonna be heard, and you're not gonna. And it's all gonna be white balanced. Okay, it does get a bit funny sometimes. But at the end of the day, it's a vlog. You're not shooting something for a cinema release.
Exactly.
Exactly. And you can always fix it in post anyway. Generally, if it's like if for some reason it goes really green, you're like, oh, I'll just take the green out.
Yeah, no, totally right.
And remember, Dylan, it's all about story, not about the gear or the numbers.
Wow, but it is about the numbers, and the numbers come from having all the gear.
Yeah.
Well, it's all math and science.
It's also math and science.
It's all about everything and all about nothing. I think the key is just make shit that you like doing. That's for me. It's the only thing that keeps me sane. So. This has been another episode of the OverAndOut Show.
Number 42.
Number 42 or 42, really?
42. I know.
Shit.
50 is creepy. You know what we should do at 50? We should do like a 24-hour live. I mean, it's not like anyone's never done that before.
Anyone's never done that before. It's never like no one's
English,
ever
mate.
not done that before.
Like what I did when I was at school, what I learnt in it.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, thanks for listening to episode 42. More of this tasty visual and audio treatage for your holes in your face. Jesus Christ. I'm out of words. It's
no. You're over
and out.
See you tomorrow.
Bye. See you, pals.